Welcome everyone to episode 39, 40?
Is it 39?
JD, 39 or 40?
40.
Yeah, of course. 40. And today we're here with birthday boy, Super Hot Barbie.
Hi, everyone.
This is Sam, our beloved friend, Angel, best friend, gay best friend.
I'm your gay best friend. I'm everybody's gay best friend.
Exactly. Sam is a lovely gift to the friendship group, and we thought it would be nice to have him on an episode, and also just to kick Jade off, to let the masculine energy flow and shine.
Yeah, fuck that bitch. I'm here to take over.
Okay. I don't want to say anything. I might get in trouble, but
Jade's watching us in the corner.
Jade's in their room twiddling their thumbs waiting for us to finish, and then they'll watch it and they're going to kill me. But Sam, how do you feel?
I feel good. We had karaoke last night and we were all screaming. So
Yeah.
I don't know if our voices sound a bit fucked.
Yeah, we got morning voice at 2 o'clock. Oh, baby. But before we get started, I would like to acknowledge the land. So, yes, the podcast is filmed on the land of the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation. We all live on this land, and we would like to pay our respects to the elders past, present, and emerging. Sovereignty has never been ceded. Always was and always will be Aboriginal land. Huzzah.
Oh, yes.
Gag it. And I also wanted to ask before we get really into this is what are your pronies, Sam?
My pronouns are he, him.
But you're kind of into your GNC phase.
Yeah, I've been getting into my GNC phase. You know, I think gender is fluid. But yeah, right now I'm he, him.
Same. And I will always be he, him. I don't believe in GNC. No, that's a lie. I'm just kidding. Because there was one day last week I was non-binary.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I tried to make you non-binary for like a year.
Everyone's been trying, but
yeah.
I don't see it for me. I kind of see it for you.
One day it'll happen. Yeah.
It will happen. You will claim your non-binary nature.
Yes, my non-binary destiny.
It will be quite primal. Hey!
Sorry.
What? Double cut. What are you doing? What were you doing?
What was that?
Just fucking
Do not
ignore
disturb.
me,
Do not
okay? Just fucking ignore me. I'm not here. I'm not here because you don't want me on the fucking podcast anymore, bitch.
Wait, no.
Which one are you looking for? Oh God, it's so loud.
This is so fun, you guys. This little machine, just so you know. You can hear
The
like,
machinery.
you can hear every like sound. It's a bit creepy. Anyway.
Yeah, well, yes, welcome, Sam. I have quite a lot I would like to discuss with you because you are of the homosexual persuasion and you have, I don't know, I feel like we're both queer, and so is Jade, of course. They don't shut up about it, but we have different experiences and different, maybe not different views, but yeah, mainly different experiences that I want to understand, or we can just talk about so that the viewers can really enlighten themselves with, because I know that our fans love to learn.
Well, yes.
Yeah. The first thing on my list is Grindr. And I need a deep dive into what Grindr is. We are two chop hoes with mics. But yeah, I think I've never tapped into Grindr because of I feel like it's just not my thing. It seems a bit nightmarish and frightening, and I'm a bit of a pussy, some may say. But you've been on Grindr.
I've been on Grindr. I think Grindr, the world would be a better place without it, but I also think the gays wouldn't be the gays without Grindr, and we got to pay our respects.
I think we need to ditch Grindr and go back to Poof Doof.
Oh God. God. If you guys don't know what Poof Doof is, it's this gay faggy club in Melbourne. But yeah,
We're in Melbourne. We shouldn't need Grindr.
Oh, Grindr's for a lot of things. It's not just for sex. I know bitches find looking for housemates on Grindr, looking for tradies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might tap in, but look, I've heard a lot of bad stories and I've heard some good ones.
So you've never downloaded Grindr?
Oh, I've downloaded it.
Do you have it on your phone right now?
Maybe I have it on my phone, but
Bitch, I've never seen you. You fucking blocked me.
no, I don't use it. I swear, I have no profile. No, I don't think I actually set up.
Oh,
a
it's like
profile.
that discreet profile, DL, no profile pic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I haven't used it to like message anyone. I just looked at it and I was like,
It's pretty scary.
it's scary, but the main thing is everyone's got like an Android or something and they take terrible pictures.
Oh yeah, not me. Mine are all like.
Oh, your profile's good.
Mine are campaign photos.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the real deal. You're like a veteran.
Well, yes, I've had it since. Since I was like a child, a teenager, not a child. Since I was like 15, 14. Yeah, which is definitely not great, and you should not be having it under 18 for reasons, for very valid reasons. But at the time, you think you're old enough and you're mature enough. Yeah, I downloaded it because, as gay people, as queer people, our sexual experiences are not like, we don't have the same as, our straight friends in high
Yeah.
school. Like I wanted my first blowy, but how am I going to get that when, everybody, like when everybody else is gay in my school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you came out quite early, or well, yeah, you were like gay during high school, which I wasn't. I chose to repress that side of myself, but
Well, you've always been gay, mama.
no, I made the choice when I was.
Yeah, this LGBT lifestyle. Yeah.
I really don't understand being born gay. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah,
No,
it's-
that's just a joke.
It's definitely a
guys.
choice.
Yeah.
It's a great choice.
Yeah, come on, guys,
Yeah.
just jump ship.
This is actually conversion podcast.
Conversion therapy, reversed. But yeah, you were gay during high school, and I mean, yeah, you got Grindr because of that. But what was your like experience like at your school and in your like friendship group as an out gay boy at the time?
Well, I've always been very femme, and very in touch with like myself. I knew I was gay from a really, really young age. And then in high school, I came out in year 8. So I think that's 13 or 14.
That's like a record. That
Really?
might be the earliest coming out ever.
Yeah, but that was coming out as in the first ever person I told that I was bi. I was pansexual. Was this guy that I like was friends with, and he was like really accepting, which was nice.
Did you have a crush on him?
I fucking did. Yeah. I was like, hey. And I thought he was a fucking faggot, but he's not. How disappointing. But that was the first person I came out to, and then came out to my friendship group after that in that same year. And then in year 9 or 10, I think it was, this is when I came out to like the world. There was that yes vote for marriage equality in Australia. And I just thought to send it. I think most people kind of knew or always like, were like, are you gay? Like, are you, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I came out at a school assembly in front of like my whole year level. At like 100, 200 people. And I kind of just made that speech and said that I was gay. And
Iconic. That's quite iconic.
Yeah, I think if I ever had a movie of my life, that was a really big moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's yeah, no, that's great because I don't know, there was no gay coming out speech when I was at high school. There was some good speeches, but nothing as like personal as that.
Yeah, it was funny because after I came out, like with that big speech, the amount of fucking boys that hit me up, they're like, "Hey," I was like, "Oh God!" But there were a lot of teachers and stuff that would come up to me in high school. Oh
Yeah.
that's okay. There were a lot of teachers that came up to me in high school, after the speech, and they gagged. They were gagging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's a great thing, and I think you're a really big spokesperson for the gay community because of that. And I don't think you have to do anything else.
I love you.
Yeah. But yeah, were you like it seems like people were quite accepting of you being gay in high school. I mean, we're from the eastern suburbs, so I can't imagine it was all
No. It was very multifaceted. I had some really supportive friends, which are my friends till now. Period. One or two. But it was either that or a lot of the boys. It was just straight up homophobia, you know, faggot. Little did they know I love degradation. So, you know, I was like, get into it. Sure, keep on going. And then the other part was, it wasn't straight up homophobia. I need a drink. Wait. That karaoke last night. I'd be like so many girls' accessories because it was the coolest thing ever to have a gay best friend. And at the time, I didn't really know that's what was happening. I just thought, oh, these people like me, and I didn't have that many like friends, and I went along with it.
Yeah. Yeah, because your school was co-ed, but my school was a boys' school.
Oh,
So
what
I
a
went,
dream!
Yeah, I feel like you would have loved it.
I would have. Did you like get undressed in like the locker room together?
Yes, there was changing rooms.
Well, down.
there was no changing rooms at your school.
Yeah. No, actually, no, I don't think so.
Oh.
No, like public changing rooms.
Oh yeah,
I think
no.
it's different for like all boys, it's all girls schools.
Oh, maybe did you wear like sports uniform to school?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, we had to change at school, so you would just no,
Beautiful. Is
Let's
that when you
not,
realized you were gay?
no.
Oh, really? I feel like that's when I would be like, something's fucking wrong with me.
No, I think it just kind of came to me on a random thought. It was passing by and I just grabbed it.
When did you realize you were gay, mama?
Well, I realized I was gay after me and Jade broke up, and I said, "There's more to life than being straight."
Then pussy.
Yeah, I don't know. I think during high school I definitely didn't think I was gay. I think there's signs that I was gay, as in I did choir.
Yeah.
And I played classical guitar.
Can you sing?
Yeah, but
I don't know you could sing.
were you not watching me at karaoke?
I don't really hear you. You got a soft voice. Ethan's a softie.
My small feminine frame.
Hey.
I don't.
You could
I
hear
don't know what she
fucking
says.
Jade though. Let me tell you guys,
Oh,
if you guys ever do
God.
karaoke with Jade, they said it at the best person ever. I love them.
No, they're good, but sometimes it's just quite overpowering, especially. Yeah, like you said, my soft voice.
Yes.
What was I saying?
When you realized like you were into into men.
Well, yeah, I think there's definitely signs that this guy's like a little bit gay, isn't he?
Wait, aren't you bi?
Yeah, I'm like bi pan.
Oh yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. So everybody is available.
Exactly. But I kind of just so I was like a little bit gay, but I didn't like accept it. I think I had a lot of internalized homophobia just from not necessarily because of how I taught. I think just like in general society is quite homophobic.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I was at. And then I kind of just realized that that is not a good thing to be, and to keep that inside of you, and to not accept that you are just queer or bi or interested in penis. So yeah, I kind of just thought about it for a sec and said, yeah, I'm bi. You're bi.
And I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. But yeah, it's not an amazing story. I didn't
By
have a
uncut
speech,
Wasian cock.
Oh baby.
It's the best. I know from experience.
Oh. But yeah, it's not like a miraculous story, but that's kind of just how it happened for me.
Who was the first person you came out to?
Oh, Jade, of course.
Well, yes.
And I think they vomited a little in their mouth because they dated a bi man,
Yeah.
which is just deplorable.
and they probably sucked it back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But no, I told Jade, and I don't think I told many people for a while. I told my high school friends, and then I think that was about it. And this was like mostly after high school or towards the end of high school. So I missed out on staring at balls in the locker room.
Oh. And like that scent.
Oh,
I'm just so jealous. I don't even know what that scent is. Like a boy's locker room. Kidding. Shut up. Did you ever like look in the mirror and you were like, you're gay?
to myself?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't look in the mirror much. I prefer not to.
Like abnegation from Divergent.
I'm so selfless.
I love dystopian movies.
Yeah, so I kind of missed out on it during high school and being out. I'm not sure how it would have gone at my school. Because there was like a couple people who were like gay and out, or like just very obviously gay. And I don't know how much homophobia was. I think there was definitely homophobia because it was a boys' school, but I mean, there was also lots of DL boys and other gay people. So I think it was something that I could have tapped into if I had accepted it earlier in life, but here I am.
Here we are.
Here we are now.
You never came out to me, I don't think. You just
Yeah.
like put your dick at me, and I was like, "Oh, are you gay?" Oh my god!
It makes sense now.
Oh,
But then yeah, I told my family kind of late, like maybe like 2 years after I had realized, because yeah, I just thought it was time to tell them about that.
yeah,
Yeah, because I mean, I had like long nails and long hair, and yeah, I felt like a bit more femme. Or I was like, I think like I was like, sometimes I'm gonna present a bit more femme or act more femme because I am bisexual. And then my sister slow clapped. 'Cause it was a bit of a mess, but no, everyone's accepted it to the extent that they know how.
that's the most sibling thing ever.
I know.
When I came out to my sister, she looked at me. She was like, "Okay." She was like, because she grew up playing Barbie with me. She was like, I came out to her when I was like a teenager. She was like, "Okay." And I looked at her, I was like, "This is a big moment for me." She's like, "Get out of my room." I was like, "Okay."
Baby, we know.
Shout out Anna, I love you.
Love you.
She's been my supporter from day one.
Yeah. When did you tell your mum, or did she also kind of just know? I'm sure you.
No, they did not know. My parents did not know. Even though I was in high school, when I was younger, I used to have like long acrylic nails. I'd wear makeup and I dressed a lot more femme. Yeah. And they still, denial's a really strong thing. They really did not believe it. It's in their head, I think, especially for Asian parents, it was just like, it's a phase, or like it's just what young people are doing now. But my mom went through my Facebook with her friend, and then she pulled me into a room. I was like 14, and she just asked me, "Am I gay?" And I told her, "Yeah." And it was really sad. She cried really hard, and she kind of kicked me out of home for a tiny bit. It was really, really hard for her, for not just that day, but for a long time, for a few years.
Oh.
But you would not believe it that she is the biggest fag hag now. And she's showing me movies. She's like, "Have you seen Brokeback Mountain?" But this is like 10 years of work.
Yeah.
And yeah, and I think you have to give grace to your parents for not accepting who you are, because that's just not, sometimes it's not the world that they were raised in and not what they were taught. And it's okay. You know, not saying that it's okay for them to be like abusive and homophobic, but try to come at it with a bit more of an understanding. But that's easy to say now that I'm an adult and I'm healed and we have a really good relationship. But I think, you know, when I came out, I was a little kid and it was very hurtful. But I see why everything happens. And yeah, things are so much better now. So if you want to come out to your parents and it's really scary, it will be really scary probably. And I think it will suck, but how you get over that and it can really strengthen your relationship if you're both willing to put the work in, and it can bring you even so much closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know I was stressed or like nervous to come out to my family, but I'm just bi. It's really not that big of a deal.
Faggot.
What did your mum see on your Facebook? Were you sucking cock?
No, she literally saw my whole pic. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. No. She just saw me like, I think I did like a Lady Gaga, like the tape from Telephone, like Halloween costume, which was very faggy. I had makeup on. It was camp, mama.
Oh, so were you hiding like your femme side at home, or
No,
what?
I never hid it. I never really hid it. I just
Was
never
she
told her.
opposed to it, or was she? Or did
She would just really question it. She'd be like, "Why are you getting nails?" And I'd be like, "It's just what."
It's manly.
Yeah, I was like, "This is just fashion." This
All
is
my
what people do.
boyfriends have them.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. I didn't. Well, yeah, I didn't know about that. I guess I hadn't asked.
About my mom?
Yeah, about coming out to your mum.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you guys are super cute now. I love your mum.
She's everything.
She's an
And she still
angel.
has work to do, so not everything's perfect. We still have some hurdles, even like really recently. But now that I'm like more of an adult, I'm guiding her and helping her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. What was like the later stages of your teenage years, like with your mum? Like once she had kind of accepted it a bit.
It was really hard for her to see me like go out in heels or wear really feminine things or wear makeup to school. And she, like it makes me feel I shouldn't feel bad, but she went through a lot of pain because for her, I think it's for some people to understand, but it's like she feels like a failure of a parent. And she's like, did my divorce like make you gay, or did like your dad's like abuse make you gay, or whatever? Did I fit like whatever? And it's right for them to be concerned. She's like, if you're gay, like you will get abused in the world, and it's like just not a good thing. I don't want that for you, which I understand. What was the question? Like, how was it after I came out to her?
Yeah. How was your relationship after it had healed a bit?
It wasn't great for a long time, honestly. Only until when I was an adult, maybe 20s, so maybe 4 years ago. But for like 5-6 years, it was not great. It was not roses, but it's good now.
Yeah. I mean, because you moved out of home, you live in a share house,
Yes.
so trendy.
God, in a fucking share house in Brunswick.
Yeah. I mean, did that help to kind of, I mean, I'm sure you would have grown a lot when you had kind of moved out away from your mum or any of the kind of way she was holding you back.
Yeah, I think by then, like the whole like gay thing with her was fine because I dated like a man.
Oh yeah.
And like she met him and everything. Yeah. I kind of moved out at home because I was like going through a breakup and I was like, I need a new space and I need a new chapter.
Oh yeah,
for
that
me.
was the timeline.
Well, yeah. That's when you broke my heart.
No, not me, guys. Not me. Someone else. Someone worse.
I came out to my dad if you guys want to.
Yeah, we can talk about your dad.
I feel like my dad's more interesting because out of everyone in my life, I thought he was the most homophobic, or I was the most scared to tell him. And I only recently came out to him a year ago, probably the last person I'll ever come out to. And out of everyone that I've come out to, when I told him, he was the most accepting. And he was still in denial. He really did not have an idea, even knowing me for 24 years. And my dad and I haven't had the most closest relationship, but after I came out to him, it brought us so much closer. And he was the most accepting. And I was just so gagged. And I was like, I feel it like brought me a lot of pain. I was like, I wish I didn't hide it from you for so long. Because he was like, why would you hide this from me? Yeah. But yeah, you never know. You really never know. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think that's very beautiful and it's very sweet because, yeah, I think at least with my dad doesn't know that I'm gay, and I think it's at a point where I'm not sure if I'll ever tell him.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I could. I don't know. I don't know if I would. I don't know what he'd say. I think he'd maybe. I actually have no idea. I think he'd be accepting, but I wouldn't like. It wouldn't be sweet. I feel like I don't really care for his opinion of me much or what he thinks of me. So he's not really someone I would tell. But I think it would be really nice to have a dad or a male figure in my life that was accepting. I think I lack a male figure in my life.
100%. Me too. I talk about this all the time.
My family is like full of women.
My entire life, I've been like raised by women, sisters, moms,
and that's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I love women.
Yeah,
but we're missing something.
Yeah. I only really started having male friends in like 2 years ago, like real close male friends, like you and Wilson, and yeah. I don't know that about you. I thought you were, I don't know. I just thought you had, because you went to like an old boys school and stuff.
I've been around like boys my age, and I've got male friends, but I think like an older kind of role model I don't really have. And like, because in my family there's me and my brother. I've got one male cousin on my mum's side. All of my mum's sisters are like kind of divorced. There's no like real uncle.
Yeah.
My grandpa's dead. So
Oh.
there's like 12 women and 3 boys. So
The way you said that. My grandpa's dead.
sorry.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Baba.
Oh.
Oh, my grandma died the other day. On my dad's side, I was not that close with her.
I don't know that. Sorry. What?
Yeah, no, yeah. No,
Okay,
I
I'm
realized
sorry.
that.
I'm really laughing because you're laughing. This is not funny.
No, my mum laughed as well.
Oh.
Um,
Oh, yeah.
no, I'm not very close with my dad's side at all. Yeah,
How'd she die?
she had Parkinson's and she was very sick.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I just randomly remembered that. Maybe I shouldn't have said that.
Oh,
But yeah. No cuts. We don't cut anything.
Oh.
We're,
This is the real raw footage.
there's a real lack of soundboard this episode.
Oh. Well, yes. That's a ballroom crash. What?
Yes, ballroom. Sam knows all about ballroom.
Yes.
We don't have to get into that if you do not wish.
I don't think we have to talk about ballroom, and we can talk about ballroom as in like that's how I found all my queer POC friends as an adult, and that is like a huge part of my life.
Do you want to describe ballroom a bit to some people? Because me and Jade have a spectator understanding.
Well, ballroom, like describe it as in it's very powerful and it's very it's very deep. It's not just you're not just in ballroom and you don't just vogue to like be fab and to be like cunt. Even though that's part of it, but it's really deep and it's about like family and community and protection and empowering yourself and empowering others. Yeah. I think a lot of people look at ballroom, it's like kitty cat like that's fab, that's cunt. Which it is. But you gotta realize for a lot of people, for a lot of people in ballroom, for most people that are into it for the good reasons, it's a lot deeper than that.
Yeah, I think it is a very serious thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know about the people who are watching that ask about it are like, I wanna go watch people dance. It's not like really like that. And even though I'm just a spectator and Jade mostly spectates now, it's like we go because a lot of our friends are involved and we have a lot of friends there and we go to show support and not just have a little fun time. But yeah, if that's like something that you're looking for, if you're looking for like queer POC community in your local area, check it out. At least the scene in Melbourne is very inviting.
It is. It's very warm, very family.
Yeah. As long as you're respectful and show some knowledge upon entering.
Yes.
And you're I think I said respectful, but you just have to be very respectful. And yeah, you will most likely make a lot of friends and have a blast. If you're white, maybe not.
You
maybe
can still
stay away.
enter if you're white,
Maybe
anyone
play
can.
chess or something.
Oh, I love chess. Do you play chess?
I can play chess.
I don't know anyone that plays chess.
Maybe I can play chess.
Okay, let's play chess.
We can play after this.
Down. Okay.
Wait, let's play now. Let's play for the next 32 minutes. No.
Oh, we're already halfway through.
I know, it goes quick. Wait, I'll check the camera. Or do you want to check the camera? It's a real privilege.
Okay. What do you check? What do you?
You just have to make sure it's still recording.
Okay.
It's really fun.
Okay.
I don't have to stand up. It's still recording, yeah? Oh, that is so sweet. Hooray! Hooray! Wait, let me check my notes. Let me check my damn notes.
Can I just say, is Ethan the like most cutest guy ever?
Oh, thank you,
And
Sam.
he's the softest guy ever.
Oh, those are my notes. Can you guys see them? Can you see JD's feet?
This is probably a much quieter episode than any of your episodes.
It feels very peaceful. I hope people enjoy it, but I'm having a blast.
Yeah, I think we're having a blastorama. Well, yeah. I have not been using the soundboard. Sorry, I forget about it.
I know. Normally, I only press this when Jade says something noteworthy, and you can tell it's noteworthy when they're very loud.
Well, yes. yeah.
Well, yes. Have a seat. But yeah. So I did want to ask you about your high school, and I want to ask you about your parents. But yeah, what do you do with your dad now? Because you've kind of rekindled your relationship, something that I haven't. But it sounds really cute, and I'm a little jealous.
Nah, don't be jealous.
Should I be
mama.
jealous?
No, mama.
Explain.
Well, we've been close because of sports. Like he raised me, took me to gymnastics and tennis and, you know, all these sporty things. But other than that, we still don't talk about that much. Yeah. Like I have to drive the conversation, and he's more of a child. Like I'm more of his parent as an adult. I feel like because he's not all there socially, to be honest, and like emotionally. But we're not that close. No. But yeah, coming out to him made us really close. But besides that, like our relationship is still kind of strained.
Yeah.
I'm close to my mom. Very close.
Mommy.
Oh, my
What's your
mommy?
mama's name? Olivia.
Olivia.
Yeah,
Mommy. Mommy.
Okay. Mommy.
Mama. Mama. Guys, we started saying mama, ironically, like 2 years ago, probably. And I've never fucking stopped. Mama. There's just so many ways to say it. Just try it
The group
out.
has too many like catchphrases.
Yeah, we say a lot of
It's
dumb
quite
shit.
gross.
Yeah.
Like, yippee.
Yeah.
I started Yippee. Jade will always claim that they started, but they didn't.
Oh, that's okay. I didn't know that. That's controversial.
I started it, believe it or not.
They're
and
gonna
I
watch this
started
back
this
and they're
as
gonna
well.
cut you. With the headphones.
I know, it's really annoying.
This bitch has a long ass tongue. Look at it.
Oh. Oh.
So, what other gay things did you want to talk about, or non-gay related things?
Well, I wanted to ask you about your goals for dating or sex or relationships, current or future prospects.
Ooh.
Or maybe past as well. You can talk about your past if you want.
Okay, I can get into that. Well, I didn't have. I've never been that sexually active up until probably like 3 months ago. Yeah.
You're tapping in.
Yeah, but I didn't have like anal sex. Like I didn't bottom for the first time until like I met the last person I dated.
Really?
Yeah. How gaggy.
Wow.
And he had a thick cock, so it like really stretched me out.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. It was so
That is
romantic.
so beautiful.
I love gay love. Yeah. But I sucked a lot of dick. I was sucking dick from when I was like 14, 15 because of Grindr.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
That's a real achievement.
The first guy that I sucked off was a cab driver.
Oh.
Did I ever tell you that?
No.
Yeah. I was 14.
Oh
I was in the city doing whatever. And then, yeah, he took me home and I was like, I've got no money. I mean, I didn't really know what my plan was. I was going to just do a runner.
What?
And then we kind of got into it.
Why did he take you home?
Well, that's the thing. I was a child. Like, this is what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like, you don't realize at the time. Like, when I was 14 to 18, I thought I was that bitch. I was like, I'm so mature. Like, I know what I'm doing. But I got really taken advantage of, to be honest.
Oh, mama.
Yeah.
The world is cruel. Your mum was right.
The world is really cruel. So I really, like, if you have Grindr and you're below 18, honestly don't. Like, it's not.
I think bad things will always happen in life, but when you're developed mentally, you will be able to tackle them.
Yeah. I mean, I think
at least a little better.
yeah, at every point in your life, you think you're like the most mature, you know the most. Even right now, 24, but in like 3 years' time, we'll look back and be like, we're so fucking dumb.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But like, at least our frontal lobe is kind of developing. But when you're a fucking child, like, you're really naive. Yeah.
Yeah, I think, yeah, I feel like that's pretty common, but I think a lot of it is, yeah, mostly for gay people kind of just trying to prove that they can do what they want with their life
Yeah.
and not be held back,
Yeah.
potentially.
Well, I think it's also really dark. Like, not that I wanted to do it. Well, like the first time I gave like a guy a blowjob when I was so young and at like 4 a.m., some part of me wanted to do it because I'd never had a sexual experience. And that's what a lot of people that aren't queer forget. It's that like, it's a lived experience. You don't grow up the same. Like, I wanted to like have a first kiss, and I wanted to do this and that. And the only way to be able to do that, I mean, when things just lined up and like there was this guy that was kind of into me and he was my cab driver, it just happened. Yeah. And it's like weird to say, but I don't even think I really have trauma from it. Maybe I do. Or I don't really look back and wish it didn't happen. Like it just happened.
That's kind of just the way things went.
Yeah. But it's kind of made me strong. I think as a kid, like having a lot of experiences and looking back being taken advantage of, made me have a lot of self-respect. Yeah.
Yeah. It's powerful in a way to survive those experiences.
Yeah. I forget about this. Like what's on the podcast now, but like you're asking me these questions, but like I don't think about this stuff.
Yeah. No, I had no idea. I really didn't know. But for everyone at home, I'm yet to suck a dick.
You haven't sucked a dick?
No.
That's okay.
I know.
I got 24 minutes.
I have to do my stretches.
Mm-hmm. I got a big mouth. I can fit 2 cocks in this mouth. So if anybody wants to try.
But yeah, I think what you said with like kind of just things leading to it, like the cab driver had an interest in you. I think I'm just very very nervous and I'm very shy to tap into this part of me, this sexual demon that haunts me. And I'm not really sure why, but I think whenever someone shows interest in me, I kind of run away and don't like just kind of let things play out. And I think it's stunted my growth.
I want to keep letting you talk. Yeah.
Well, yeah, Jade was talking to me about this before. They decided to be extraordinarily shady in front of all of our friends, and then we had a real conversation about it later. But I think I do need to tap into my sexual side because I am young, and one day I will go bald, and no one will like me anymore. But I think I have the ability to. I have people that are interested in me. I'm not trying to brag.
That's all I have to say. Yeah.
And
there's people that are interested for sure. I think you are stopping yourself.
I think I'm the issue.
Not issue. I think stop looking at it so negatively.
You hate saying issue.
No, because it's like, it sounds so cheesy, but it's like your journey for real. Everybody has their own journey.
But I think it's time to lock in eventually because there is the chance that I never tap into it and then I'm 50 and have still never tapped into it.
I don't know, you never sucked a cock. Sucking dick and cock. You never sucked a dick and cock?
No.
Oh. It's quite fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not.
Have you sucked your own cock?
No, I can't do
Oh my God, what was your first time jerking off? I wanted to ask you about this.
I don't know. I was kind of young, not super young, maybe like 12 to 14, somewhere between there. And I had a crazy technique because I don't know if I want to share.
He's trembling. He was like that. I think mine's probably worse. Just say it, mama.
No, I just had a crazy technique because my foreskin was too tight at the time, so I wasn't sure what I was doing.
What do you like? Were you like Chinese burning it? Like what?
No, I'm not going to get into details of the technique. But no, I was pretty young.
Jackie.
And I don't know if that's a bad thing. I think that's normal. I think whenever a boy hits puberty, he sees what he can do.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
What was your story? I'm scared.
I was sucking my own dick because I was a gymnast and I was really flexible. So I was upside down. I'm not even kidding. And I didn't even know that like what coming was. I didn't know that like a guy could come. Like what sperm was. And then when like I climaxed, I was upside down and I came all over my own face. For real. And I was like, the fuck is this liquid?
Can you still do it?
No, I wish.
I think I know a guy that might be able to. Shout out Kyle again from Brisbane. He's always going on about how he's a contortionist. So I'm just kind of putting 2 and 2 together and thinking, congratulations, Kyle, if you can do that. I'm not jealous.
Oh no, that's the wrong one. I was going to do applause.
No more applause. Was it good?
No, it didn't even feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't taste good.
Oh.
Didn't look good. Didn't feel good.
Oh.
But I was liberated.
That's really sad. I thought it would be enlightening.
No, I feel like sex in general, anything to do with like your cock and like vagine and like just pleasure is like 50-50. No,
As in,
just like life, like sex half the time is like just not that great.
yeah.
But sex is always good. You know, don't get me wrong. But like, you know, it's not like amazing.
It's not all that.
Yeah. When was the last time you had sex?
A couple months ago.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Do we? I don't remember. Oh. Anyway. I'm kidding. Oh, you asked me about my goals for sex.
Yeah,
This
or
year.
relationships or yeah.
I do have an answer. Well, before this year, I was really like a submissive bottom bitch, purely. And I was like, this is my narrative for my whole life.
FF pig bottom.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, like submissive little bitch. Like, yeah, daddy. Massive daddy kink. But I've realized that is not the only way of life, and you shouldn't box yourself. And I think everybody should explore. And I think anybody that has a G spot up their ass, you need to
Put your paws up.
you need to put something up there. You need to feel it because it's a whole nother sensation. It doesn't matter whether you're straight, gay, bi, like whoever, whatever you are.
No matter gay, straight, or bi.
Yeah, whatever. What is Rihanna say? Pronouns and LGBT appropriation, whatever you are, you gotta try it.
Yeah.
And that's why I started doing this year. Well, I already tried bottoming, but I was like, let me start topping and let me start exploring like other sides of myself and my sexuality. And it's so fun. And that's my goal for life. I think everybody should be verse and try everything.
The verse agenda.
Yeah, but don't get me wrong, I'm still like a super submissive bitch. But when you're a good sub, you know how to be a good dom. And when you're a good bottom, you know how to be a good top. Because you get it. I like fingered this guy and he was like, this is the best fingering of my life. And then I like lifted him up.
Oh. With your big muscles.
With my 4 fingers. I made sure not to put the thumb in there, otherwise my hand would have just gone in. But then I kind of lifted him up off the bed.
It would have just gone in.
No, but I had my thumb out. Yeah.
It's a loose one.
And he was like, woo.
Sounds thrilling.
Mhm.
Ooh.
What are your goals? I like this holy top, by the way. Look at these
Thank you.
little holes.
It's riveting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're rivets.
Oh wait, no, I love armpits. Just so you guys know. And Ethan's got some really good ones. Yeah. Really hairy. Ethan's hairy everywhere. It's the hottest thing ever. Order.
I am kind of hairy everywhere, except my back. My back's not that hairy, which I'm grateful for.
Oh.
Right?
I've never seen your back.
I have like some hair at like the bottom and then some at the top,
Oh yeah.
but it's not like a full. Otherwise, I'd be a bear. If I had back hair, I would just I'd try and achieve a bear build,
Yeah. I can see that.
but I don't. I will never be a bear.
I'm a dolphin. I try to be. I'm actually quite hairy for an East Asian.
Is a dolphin a real thing?
No, it's not even a real, but like dolphin just means like smooth everywhere. Like smooth down.
Beautiful stuff. My goals, well, yeah, I'm still not too sure. Usually, whenever I think about having sex and living a queer life or a more sexual queer life, or just dating more, I usually say yeah, I'll do it next year. But I think now I'm saying I'll do it within the next year. No, but I'm gonna try at least. I think I'm much more comfortable going on dates, even though I'm still not really looking for like a relationship. I think I'm more happy and comfortable talking to people and meeting people. And that's something that might lead into the next stage. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't see myself downloading Grindr and using Grindr.
I don't think you need to. No, I think you know enough like queer people where you just don't need to. You don't need to do all that. I know a lot of people that are on Grindr.
Yeah.
I'm on Grindr, and like probably out of, if I said I got 10,000 messages in the span of having Grindr, I've probably actually met up with like 50. Like it's tiny. It's all just like all talk, no game.
We ran through.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't have like a. I think I just need to see how it goes once I kind of tap in, lock in, and see. I can be a better judge of what I want once I have experienced actually talking to someone and potentially liking someone, and maybe that flops, and then I understand how it feels, and then I can know if I want to try again or if I'm really not capable of love. But I think at this stage, it's too early to say.
I think you gotta have a first time. I feel like that's the scariest part. Like once you get through that first hurdle, you will flourish.
I think,
Yeah.
and I can see it. I can see it happening within the maybe a couple months.
They can happen tonight, honey. It can happen. Like you don't need to push this back, mama. Like
I'm not ready. I'm not ready to paint. No, I actually.
what was that?
Sorry, my phone. No, I don't know. I don't know how my first time will go. I think I would be very, very, very nervous. I would definitely shit.
Yeah, that's normal. There's nothing wrong with a shitty, sloppy cock covered in poo. There's just nothing wrong with that. It's part of sex. You're putting a dick up a fucking hole. What do you expect,
It's
mama?
not what God
and if
intended.
if you're a top that gets grossed out by that, mama,
Shoot yourself.
that's all I have to say. I'm just gonna look at you like that. No shade.
I'm gonna say kill yourself.
Oh,
I'm gonna say it.
and that's why you're a fucking virgin.
What?
Oh wait, no. I thought you said if you were the top, you'd say kill yourself. If
No. All tops. I don't know if these mics are better than the library ones for ASMR.
I wonder if there's ASMR like porn. Surely.
Oh, there is.
Oh, you know. Yeah. Fuck it.
We're not talking about porn.
No porn.
No porn.
What else is on the agenda?
Let me see. I had League, but Jade said I couldn't mention it, so we're not going to mention League, but I love League.
I do love League.
Oh, didn't you say... Do you have the internet cafe story? You can share that.
No, it's okay. I won't leave that.
You're kind of like a corporate gay,
Oh God. Yeah.
but you're also a DJ.
Oh God. Yeah. What are you gonna ask?
How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel, what part of it? Okay, the corporate side. Not. I mean, money is money. You gotta work.
Yeah.
Work is work. My parents always instilled that into me. It's not my dream thing, but I like working from home. That's about it. That's all I have
Do
to
you
say.
think DJing is more of your dream thing, or are you still just...
I mean, I'm gonna put it all out there. I think so. Yes, I love music. Yeah, but not just like DJing as a whole, but just I love music and I love
Yeah.
going out and just it's super fun.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
you're a really good DJ. Oh, yeah. Sam did the intro song, guys. Sorry.
Oh,
I was meant to say that at the start.
that was
This
me.
is the Super Hot Barbie. Yeah, Sam's very talented, and all the DJ sets I've gone to that you've done have been a Baja Blast,
Oh, thank you.
and I'm excited for many more.
Thank you very much.
You have some coming up.
Yeah, I'm playing at Club Koa, and then I'm playing at Final Girl, and I'm playing for Robert's Club Cupid in the next month. Yeah.
Gag it. Come one, come all.
Yes.
It's gonna be a blast. But yeah, I think it's good that you have like a corporate side and then you have a real dream.
That's so dark.
Well, I think one day I'm just gonna be an engineer and I'm not gonna have another niche or interest.
I feel like your niche is plants.
Yeah, I kind of think my niche should be this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my other niche is this podcast.
Yeah, for sure.
Now that I think about it, I do love plants. Oh,
Oh, Ethan has a whole plant room. Have you ever talked about plants on the podcast?
I've talked about a couple, but I don't think it's really sparked much interest in the audience.
Well, Ethan's a plant gay. Just so you guys know. Yeah.
I'm a plant daddy.
Yeah.
No, I love plants, but I think that's only ever going to be like a hobby. It's not going to be like a
Don't say that. Look at Benji Plant, that Asian plant gay.
girl. His house burnt down.
Yeah, no, it was really
So sad. But no, Benji Plant has inspired me to plant it up, and yeah, I have goals for my plants, but yeah, it's not as like, I wouldn't say it's as big as like DJing, or I think the podcast is probably a bigger thing for my future, or at least for now, which would be aside from studying and getting an engineering job, which I don't know. It's kind of not piquing my interest anymore. And
engineering.
Working. I think if anything, engineering is like still the field I'll go into, but I don't think I can work.
I think you're really smart.
I don't need to hear that. I'm not. I'm like average in my class.
If I had a STEM brain, no lie, I would go into engineering or medicine or law. And I just think maybe it's too traditional of me, but I just think life would be easier in some way to have like a really stable job. And you have like the academic brain. And then you can do whatever, do your creative, your other dreams on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a next year issue.
How old are you? 23?
Yeah, turning 23, guys. I'm going to be
Ooh.
an engineer at the age of 24. I'm going to be a League of Legends player at the age of 25.
That's pretty wild. Engineer cock.
Oh. No, I think, okay. Yeah, no, I'm back in it. I think it could be kind of gaggy. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of wish I was a bit more creative, or sometimes.
This is creative. This podcast is creative. What do you mean? Entertain. This is a whole nother thing. This is so
yeah,
cool.
but if it wasn't for Jade, I wouldn't be up here.
Don't say that. I think you both hold your own weight for sure, and your dynamic is what makes the podcast great.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're so mysterious.
Mysterious?
Yeah,
I ain't mysterious.
yeah.
I'm just quiet.
And you don't have to say too much to like be gaggy. That sounds like a read, but like that's how the dynamic works. I feel like when I watch the podcast.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like this has gone well. And I feel like Jade's episode with Iris went well. Iris somehow found time to talk. But no, I think yeah, this is definitely my creative side and the environment that I can shine in.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we're corporate gays with a passion.
Yeah. There's a
And
lot of
that's
corporate
beautiful.
gays. Corporate gays run the world because
They run circuit.
Yeah. God.
Do you want to talk? You can talk about your circuit parties.
Oh God. I mean, there's not much to say. I was invited to one. I've never been to one, but I went to a circuit party like a month ago. Circuit parties, for what you guys don't. I mean, to be honest, I don't even know that much on it, but to me, it's just like all cis men, and you have to look a certain way, and it's not that cute. It's not that
Was
cute.
it at circuit?
No, it was like, it's normally just like apartments and stuff. But it's like, imagine 30, 40 cis like gay men in like a dark room all doing like GHB together. It's wild. I walked in and literally there was a GHB cocktail and they like poured me a cup. I was like, what the fuck is this? They're like, it's a G cocktail. I was like, oh, that's why you're all fucking prolapsed. Like you're all G'd out. And you have to be shirtless. Like, that's the rule. You have to be in like your undies, your Speedos.
And they're all like, are they all corporate gays? Like
They're
doctors?
all like doctors, lawyers, whatever. At least the one I went to. But
That's crazy.
I don't give a shit about that. I'm at a party at 4 a.m. This guy like introduced me to his 3 friends. The guy that invited me. He's like, he's a doctor, he's a dentist, he's a lawyer. In my head, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. You're all fugly. Like I didn't ask what you were.
And they're all like
shade.
older.
Yeah.
I feel like that's quite interesting.
Well, that's why like
do you think that people our age now will grow up and, or maybe it's just not our friendship group, like our kind of archetype of person that would grow up and have a circuit party?
No. I mean,
Yeah.
it was my first and last time going to one because it was such a big contrast to everything.
What if I hosted one?
Yeah. I don't even actually know what a psycho party really like. What makes a psycho party a psycho party? So I'm not going to comment any further. Maybe there's something specific that has to. I just know that there's not fun music. It's like EDM music.
Oh,
Yeah.
they don't play Padam Padam. That one's my favorite.
Well, they were playing "Sometimes Sadness" by Lana Del Rey. I was like,
A
okay.
remix.
Yeah, like some like
Oh,
shitty remix.
God.
I was like, yeah, I could get down to this.
Yeah, maybe don't go again.
Yeah, but psycho parties are known. Well, I think what makes a psycho party is a lot of drugs, and
Yeah.
that is very prevalent in our. And we can talk about that, like drugs in the gay community. It's a big thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can go into that.
Okay. I don't even know what to say. I think it's not talked about enough. But gay guys use a lot of drugs. Yeah, and it makes sense. Let's deal with trauma and like feelings of shame, and it lets you like feel liberated. And I'm speaking from experience, a lot of experience, and I've had my struggles with like chemsex and yeah, I don't even know this. I can't believe I'm talking about this, but yeah, don't. It's a very slippery slope when you mix it together, but it's not talked about much. But it surprises me how common and how casual drug use is with
Like PMP.
with the gay cis community. Yeah.
Yeah. I think-
PMP, party and play.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah, I don't. Well, there's a lot of reasons why, but there's even like porn out there that reenacts like meth, like gangbangs.
Not cute, and I'm pretty sure that's illegal.
Yeah, well, it's like fake. Yeah.
Oh, fake.
Oh, you never know, actually.
I think if it's real, it's illegal.
Yeah.
Are you watching that?
Huh? No, but I know it exists out there.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe that is a thing. I mean, I'm sure there's straight people that do it as well, but yeah, I do believe that it's like a big thing.
Yeah.
I mean, there's lots of there's a couple strange things going on in the gay community.
yeah.
It's beautiful.
I wouldn't have it any other way. I think being queer has made us who we are,
Yeah.
and if you ever feel like ashamed or like not great about yourself, trust me, this is the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Trust me, it'll click one day. You're like, this is the best thing ever,
Yeah.
and there's just so much more flavor to life. And queer people created so many iconic things that you enjoy, like music and dance and fashion and creativity and wonderful things.
Yeah. Queer people are a gift to this world, and not enough people recognize it.
Yeah.
And those people can jump off a bridge. No, for real. But I think all aspects of the gay community, even if some of it is a little odd, should be cherished.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're all just people at the end of the day.
Oh, look at this politician.
Yeah, we're all just people who deserve love. And we can do what we want.
Yeah. And being a person of color that's queer is also very powerful because you have to deal with so many layers of hate and not nice things.
Bigotry.
Bigotry. Oh yeah.
Is that the correct use?
Mm-hmm. I think I got bullied more in high school for being Asian, to be honest.
I was gonna
than
ask.
being gay.
I was gonna mention that you were also Asian. For
Yeah.
anyone with their eyes closed, Sam is Asian.
Mm-hmm. I'm Chinese. Ni hao ma. Any Chinese people out there? Lei ho.
They're all busy.
But I think I was more hated because it was the combination of me being gay, feminine, and Asian. And Asian men in like the world are looked down as like more feminine, more submissive. You would know. I mean, yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, your high school was pretty Asian?
It was very Asian, actually, but it was very racist.
Yeah.
My high school was a flop.
A lot of Greek people, right?
Yeah, wonderful. I had so many wonderful, good friends. You know what? I was not popular in high school. I was very, very well hated. Yeah, I was very well bullied. I don't know what's the word. I don't know. And it wasn't just my high school, but it was like our area.
You were like infamous?
I hate that word, but yeah. But I was like the only out feminine and really proud like queer kid Yeah.
Someone had to do it.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people don't know that about me that know me as an adult. But yeah, it definitely made me who I am.
Yeah.
And I need to tap back into that. I want to like, yeah, I need to tap back into. I was like super in touch with my feminine side, and I feel like I lost touch with that recently. I want to touch.
I think you've grown into a very muscly man.
Yeah, I think that's cut and all, and that makes me feel good and like healthy and all that. But like, there's nothing like putting on a heel or like a dress or like a skirt, and it's like that feminine divine energy. There's nothing more powerful than that.
Yeah. Well, that's
Yeah.
awfully GNC of you. So congratulations. You're reclaiming it again.
Yeah. Have you worn a heel ever?
No, not heels.
Try it. I think everybody should. It's just cunt. It just makes you like.
Yeah, maybe I should. I don't know if I'd ever. I don't dress very femme.
But I don't think you should dress femme just to dress femme. Also, I think just dress what feels good.
Just
to
wear a heel. I could.
I think the worst is when you can tell someone is dressing in general, like in fashion, like when it's just like not like who they are. It's like putting on.
You
a
can
show.
tell when someone's heel is performative.
Yes, you can tell. You can tell when it's like it's the way you serve it, the way you wear it. It's your essence.
Yeah,
That
I
make-
think that's why I kind of just dress whatever I feel like now.
I love the way you dress. I think
you.
over the past 2 years, I've been looking like I always look at your outfits.
It's always the same. Last night I was trying to wear some of the clothes I don't wear, and I was like, no, it's not working.
You're very like muted colors when I think of you.
Mm.
Yeah, you do have like pops of red and stuff.
Thank you.
Literally today.
Yeah, you're awfully stylish as well.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, you always dress to the nines.
I like black
Black is the coolest color.
because I love Hunger Games and the
And
costume.
because you're from Berlin.
Oh god. Oh god.
Hunger Games.
I love Hunger Games. Going off track. But there was this quote from this costume designer from the Hunger Games that said, this is so right. They wanted everyone to be like really colorful if you look at all the costume design, but then they wanted to put a lot of black everywhere because like it's a very mean like capital, the people in the capital.
Huh.
And I try to like do that always with my looks. I don't know. Like a lot of color, but like black. Anyway.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out for it.
But I think Ethan is very Japanese archival brand.
Yes, I love Japan. I love Japanese people, and I just want to feel like accepted. So I try and present as Japanese as possible, and I love matcha.
Mm-hmm. Itadakimasu.
Yeah, I just love sushi and all that kind of shit. And
You just love Asian people.
yeah, I love all Asian people, but if I had to pick one, I'd pick Japan, and I'm going to move to Japan next year.
Okay.
No, I'm just playing, guys. I will always be my authentic self. I am half Australian, half Indian.
Aussie, mate.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
I feel like so many viewers are from America.
I think it's like 50% America.
That's iconic.
At least 50% of my Instagram is America,
Oh, yeah?
which is like kind of
Has anybody ever sent you a nude on your Instagram? Like DM?
no. I'm getting sent nudes on Snapchat by someone.
You have Snapchat? Period.
I have Snapchat for my two siblings because they still use it. But there's one person I matched with on Hinge
Uh-huh.
that was like, add me on Snapchat, and they just send me videos of their butthole randomly.
I don't get hole pics. Like a hole just looks like a hole. No shade.
I don't mind it, but I don't know what to say to them because I don't know if we ever ended up texting on Snapchat. I think
Yeah.
they just send it to their full friends list.
Okay.
So I don't respond. I'm really sorry if you watch this.
That's deepest condolences.
Yeah, I don't know what to say.
Have you sent a nude?
No.
Do you have a cock pic like on your phone?
Not a serious one.
What does that mean? Like it's like a flaccid cock.
Yeah, probably. I think I have a naked picture in the mirror, but
Oh my god. We should do like a full photo shoot with your like hard cock with like a cock ring. Cock? Sucking dick and cock?
Say it like that.
Cock?
Don't say it. It's gross.
Cock?
I
like-
no, I haven't, and I don't. I mean, yeah, I don't really talk to people like that. Maybe I should. Maybe I'll send out a couple.
I think sexting's so fun.
No, I wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah,
I can't even text normally.
I
so
can't
bad
imagine
at
you
texting.
sexting like, yeah, you like that.
no.
You like the big hairy cock.
And then I show up in person. Hi.
Hey.
Have a seat. No, I don't know, but who knows where time will take me on my journey, my queer journey. Maybe that should be the title of the episode.
Your queer journey.
Our queer journey.
Our queer journey. I feel like we have to talk about our queer journey. Like, we didn't even plan that. That's cute. I've never known how to fist pump. It's so awkward. You know what always made me so insecure in high school? When guys would do
I'm
the
really
hand.
sweaty.
You're always sweaty. Like when they would go up to me and like do that, and I'd be like,
Yeah.
yeah. But I just want to like give me a kiss, give me a hug, and they'd be like, the fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate the feeling when you hug someone and then after the hug you can tell that they were uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Which is totally fine. I think sometimes I hug people because I think that's more common.
Yeah.
At least with who we hang out with, that they're more accepting of a hug. But if someone doesn't want a hug, let me know and I will happily reject the hug.
Hearty handshake.
I love a handshake.
Yeah, Ethan's hands are always sweaty, like since I've known him.
Well, thanks for coming on the podcast, Bella.
Oh, thanks for having me, brother.
That was gross. Are you ready to wrap it up?
I'm ready to wrap it up.
That was splendid.
That was
Truly
so
splendid.
fun.
I hope everyone enjoyed.
I could honestly talk for hours on here with you.
Oh. Well, we got to play chess after this.
We will. Yeah.
Oh.
And whoever wins.
We should play strip chess.
Fuck yeah. I know he's joking, but I'm dead fucking serious.
Well, yeah, I think this episode was good. I guess we'll see what our manager says.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I'm
Jade's
scared.
actually been watching us this whole time.
I'm a little scared, but I think we did good, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Jade will be back next episode, so brace yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much for coming, Sam. I had a real blast.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for watching, everyone. Have a lovely day.
Wait. Morning. It's your